We keep talking about the holiday season, but believe it or not, it is time to think about preparing for spring, at least when it comes to fencing. Our Tampa Bay Home Pro expert John Gavigan from Allied Fence is back with what we need to do. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is so true. We are talking a lot about the holidays this time of year, but spring really is just around the corner, especially here for us in Florida.
Yeah, there's a couple reasons to start thinking about that. One is to get a budget for the spring. Tax season's a big season for us for getting with the customers, using their tax money to spruce up the outside. So this is a good time of year to get your budget, get your quotes, get ready for the spring.
When you talk about sprucing up the outside, a fence is a huge part of that. And we're going to talk about the different colors that I think people are going to be, if they haven't shopped for fencing in a while, I think they're going to be pretty impressed with the available color options and what's out now.
They are, and you know, most of the major players in the fence business, which we are in the Tampa market, we have that to be able to quote and get budgets for, and we stock some of it, and some of it can be, you know, special ordered, and you know, have within your time frame of having your fence installed.
Okay, so again, now is the time to kind of shop and see what you like. Talk about the colors, and I mean, how do you decide? I mean, obviously it's going to be what the client wants, what the homeowner wants, but can you help people maybe figure out, as far as color-wise, what's going to be best for their landscaping, their style of home?
Yeah, you know, it just depends on the style of the home, as you said, and it depends on the color they have on their houses, the different trim colors they have, the background colors, and how their landscaping is in their backyard. Because sometimes people think the darker the fence is, the more it's going to show up. But it's going to take away from their landscaping. So sometimes you're better off with the lighter color ones. So,
and see, I don't know if we would necessarily know that if we don't have an expert like yourself letting us know. So talk about, these are just a few of the options, right?
Yeah,
what are the most popular ones, do you think?
The most popular one that we sell is a wood grain look.
Okay,
it's a darker
just leave
color.
that right there so they can get a good shot of it.
And the darker one, but we have it in the cedar, the red cedar,
this is more of like a natural,
natural cedar, and the gray color on the end there. But we stock all that, and it can all be installed within 4 to 6 weeks after an order.
Now, gray, I feel like gray is such a popular color for inside the home. Are you seeing that now with outside of the home too? And
believe it or not, we're getting a lot more calls now that we got the gray available, and it is, and it actually blends in with a different architectural, you know, design of the house. So,
well, and I would imagine here in the Bay Area, you've got to know this by driving around and helping homeowners. The style of homes really vary a lot. I mean, I know we're a coastal community, but there are a ton of different styles.
And it depends on the community you get into. You can get into the community where the houses are all jammed together, but you get into some of these communities that are putting these custom homes in, that's where a lot of this color product's going in.
Well, we have about less than a minute left. Talk about financing. This is so helpful, I know, for homeowners. How can you guys help?
Well, here's the thing, financing. If you're looking, you know, the value of a privacy fence today, especially the color ones, it drives up the price of the fence. So we have financing available where a customer can get 6 months to 12 months, no interest. And of course, we use a major institution for our financing. So, and it saves the customer from using their credit cards if they are going to be using a credit card for buying. But so the financing is one of the biggest things that we can provide for the customers. And it gives them the product that they want.
They really want, And again, we'll put the contact info. This is the time to call and start making, beginning to make some of these decisions for springtime. It's going to be here.
Tax season's coming up, and when the tax season starts, that's when people start thinking about doing fixing their places up.
And it's nicer here too, where you want to be outside and be, you know, doing some new gardening and stuff. So, all right, so good to see you again.
Well,
we will see you again soon.
Okay, we will.